because any result that is not of look at it now. We are not seeing results on the IREV, but they are collating it and announcing. Well, many Nigerian post brought out a result sheet of a lady's face in Ekiti. Well, many Nigerian, please correct me if I'm wrong.
Bro,
In
you are right
Ekiti
to
State,
you got this friend.
Ekiti, Ekiti State has been announced, but on one of the polling units, it is a lady's face. So how did they collate that result? How did they? So guys, we should not fear. Make you no fear, I beg. Make you no fear.
Zos, you dey talk about Supreme Court, we make person wey carry fault become first. You see, make I no fear.
No
Okay, no
worry, bro. No
problem.
worry, bro. No worry, bro.
Okay,
That
but
Supreme,
No, excuse
that
me, sorry.
I
Supreme
dey
Court
with you.
own,
Can I?
you get your own kill quite alright. But make you know who we deal with. Now who we gone body with now, and they
Okuke.
make me no shake. When you stand on top rock, bro. Let me Nigerian carry on, please.
All right, let's just get a fresh voice. Yes,
Sorry,
Francis.
can I something, please? Hello.
Go ahead.
Okay, there is this thing like sometimes you strike when the iron is hot for you. You make at every point, we will make something that is very substantial at that particular time while we keep journeying on, so that at the end of the day, there will be threads of very important areas that will have raised up issues when we needed to do that. Because as long as we're putting this into the social media, it will also be the main discourse at the mainstream media, and that will shape thought and opinion of every other person in Nigeria, even outside Nigeria too. The point that this is presidential. It's not like in one state where the lawyer will have, the court will have time to go through each wards, polling unit, and then search things and get evidence. This is like the entire nation, 176,000. This time, look, they are taking a necessary break to say 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, tomorrow 11 p.m. This is they're like giving timelines. So when this happens, we're giving them time to, they're buying time to do what is not necessary. In 2015, I was PO. I served in a state, I served in Rivers State at that time. As president officer. I was coming back to Abuja. I was waiting for my flight at the airport. And they kept announcing results like after 2 days until that night before the entire result happened. Going by this way now, and Beavers, we will spend longer days to announce presidential results, longer than when it was manual collation and manual announcement. You know why? Because they are rewriting and reworking everything, and they are systematically doing it to low score LP, so that at the end of the day they work it so perfectly that it will balance out, given the number of people accredited in the Beavers. And then when you go to court, it is still INEC that will provide evidence. They may tell you that the evidence you have in your hand did not meet the requirement that that whoever is the custodian of the result should be INEC and police. Your agent is having a false result. It's possible to print another result sheet and have it handy and sign the signature. What is the signature? There's no prior specimen signature that they will look up to say this one was forged. No, nothing like that. So my point is that we should be crying wolves because there's a wolf here. It's not like there isn't. So give this luxury of silence we're giving them. Come on, is that if I'm committing the crime and nobody's chasing me, I will so be balanced enough to commit my crime comfortably. I know that they have the Supreme Court. Supreme Court has said that people cannot do two primaries. Akpabio and this man, Lawan, is there. Oshu own happened. Number 4, Supreme Court governors in Nigeria. So what won't Supreme Court do? Technicalities are bound for them to just knock off your case, even if you have a very good case. So let us look. Well, it is time to hit when the iron is hot. Well, let's be putting this agitation here online. Let us form the basis for discussion. If not, tomorrow they can come and be discussing about how new Naira note is there or is not there. Let us be putting defining the narrative for everybody. The agenda. So let's take the agenda for discussion, please. That's my own, and I feel strongly about this, though. I really do. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Let's get Francis. Francis. Francis, are you there? This is Francis, right?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. I am hearing what you guys are saying, and it's a very nice idea. But based on that Ekiti election, are you getting it? There is one link that they shared of, and I logged in that when I realized that election was uploaded on the 20th of February. Kenneth Okonkwo posted it.
Sorry, where you said they shared a link?
Yes, that link is I retweeted it. It's liveresult.tvchief.org/state/Abuja.
It's on your retweet. Don't worry, I'll check. I'll look for it for your retweet. Gang.
1 minute, no need to be excited. That's not IREV. So I don't know how that's not INEC. That has nothing to do with INEC. It's not IREV. It's just somebody that so it's just one of the APC and propaganda. They've done something so that we'll leave the matter and start going on a wild goose chase. I reject this. I know you people are saying we should relax, that we're going to win. By all rights, we're supposed to win this election, but can you not see that these guys have hijacked this?
The only question I've been asking you people since
I
is,
don't understand.
what do you people think we should do?
We should start rejecting the fact that those results were not uploaded at the collation center. Let's
Okay, Nello. I reject the fact that
we need to start to hammer it, make it the topic of our discussion. Our votes do not count. Our votes are not count, and we are collecting evidence. It's obvious. I just want us to start talking about this, because I feel like, yes, we should have won this. We won this election, but then.
Ngozi. Hello. At least that result, that Ekiti result, that was what prompted the Labour Party chairman to host a briefing this evening when they saw that date. Actually, when they uploaded in that link was exactly as that result is, that INEC pronounced that result. That's how it is in that link. And that link date was shown the 20th of February. Exactly as it is in that link. That is how INEC pronounced it for Ekiti. And that was what prompted that Labour Party press briefing this evening. Are you getting it? So APC are really doing something on the ground that we don't know. But the thing that I'm happy is that every fact is on ground and we are following it. So whatever they want to do, let them do it, and the real fact will show up. Just check out what was happening in the Lagos election. They wanted to give us a 45 in a Amowo Dofi until the Labour Party chair lady interceded, and they gave us our actual figure, which is 55,000. So all those things are things that they are doing, which we know too well. But I'm just happy that they have the evidence. And also, Tanko have just tweeted that there will be a protest tomorrow in Abuja. Tweeted there will be protests in Abuja tomorrow. Also, Port Harcourt people too are planning protests tomorrow too. So all these things, they know what is going on. So let's just keep our fingers crossed to see what the Labour Party are going to do. And also, we're following them too back to back. That's just what I want to say. Thank you.
Okay. All right, thank you very much.
What Labour Party wants to do. I care about the fact that the Beavers did not do what it's supposed to do. Nigerians, I don't know if we understand what's going on. The only reason reason I trusted this whole system is because of the Beavers. The Beavers did not do what it's supposed to do. Why are we taking it lightly? I know that in Nigeria we're so conditioned to always adjust like crayfish to situations.
So Nello, what do you want to do now? That's my question.
What we are asking is, let results come out a lot first.
Exactly.
Let me explain to you what I see. I'm not co-hosting now, so let me just explain what I see. Let's assume we take this method you guys are asking for, and we start hammering, which we are very good at and we'll do very efficiently. What Ngozi and the rest people are doing right now will drop. The energy we are using to do that, we should use it to get results. Everybody here that wants to do that should right now be helping Ngozi get results, get the results from Beavers, post it, compare. We are just doing theoretical right now. We're guessing. Let me say we're guessing, because my polling unit right now, if I'm seeing 64 in my polling unit and I'm seeing 72 on the Beavers, that's when I can blow alarm. But when I come and tell you that in the whole of Lagos, we've been seeing results, PDP, Labour Party has been winning, then they come and see, you come and find out that there is no, I don't have a document, I don't have anything to prove it. There's something wrong. So let's collect as much data as we can right now when it's available before these people start mopping up.
That's the right. Obedience, that's exactly my point. My point is, even I'm not saying this. See, the only way I would have had problem is if some of the results I'm seeing on the Beavers weren't there. Then I would have said, okay, I've seen a couple of results on the Beavers, even in some of these places that we've said. I was just starting with someone just now on the Big Ten that was telling me, see, even in places that we've said this thing, they are causing issue now. I'm seeing with some very good. So I'm asking myself that why did they allow this happen? Like, why would they allow? So that's why I said that the only thing that may make me begin to think that okay, this is outright rigging is when I get to the point of saying, okay, we cannot use the IRF. We are not using the IRF, which I'm just waiting for them to get there. Because another thing I don't want us to do is how will I put it now? Trouble the system or criticize it now in such a way that if at the end of the day Peter Obi ends up winning, we would have given APC and PDP something to go and use in court against us. And we will not have to be dealing with Peter Obi dealing with court case for at least the first 1 year of his administration. So we are talking, at least let's get to a point first. I know it looks obvious. Oh, we hear this person is here, he's doing so much. We hear this person is here, this result is strange. But that's why I've also emphasized that let's collate what we can collate so that we can be having comparison. We are comparing based on what we think too much.
Okay, so should we start trending? They should upload the results on the IREF then. Let's start trending.
I agree that.
Yes. All right, so let's do that. We need the results on the IREF.
David started it yesterday.
Hours, because what kind of technology are they using that results that are supposed to have been uploaded
is making me angry.
It's over 24 hours now. It's not on it. It doesn't make any sense.
But Tinubu is a very sly motherfucker. That guy is a sly and selfish motherfucker. He rigged only his elections. Allegedly rigged his elections. Only his own. Let's trend the hashtag, guys, and let's keep the conversation going. Honorable City.
Which hashtag did you say we should trend?
We can pick up
I think we should continue the one David started yesterday.
What is it?
That one trended.
What is it?
I think there were two hashtags. There was hashtag upload the result. I'll find it. There was hashtag upload the result and hashtag upload the result.
If we look at it, there is no justification for why that result is not on the IREF. Even if it's internet.
Nello. Please, let's keep the conversation going.
Yes, but let's talk about the IREF. Let's request for results to come on the IREF. I know people want to keep conversing, but we need
Nello, 1 million Nigerian is going to get the hashtag, okay? Let's keep the conversation going. Honorable citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Okay, good morning, everybody. Where do I start from? Okay, first of all, let's thank God for life. A few polling units from mine, it was quite disastrous. I'm in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, and we know what Wike is up to. Unfortunately, I stayed back to the end of the election, and they counted the votes. Of course, P2B won. House of Rep, Senate, and the presidential elections. And the problem, of course, we all know, was uploading it online. So we made sure we locked the gates where we had the election. We refused them going out. But then, somehow, I don't know how some other people decided to, let them go. Okay, they'll go do it at the local government, whatever. And I took the number of the Labour Party rep, and the Labour Party agent, and I called him. I was trying to keep in touch with him, and of course,
Sorry, honorable citizen. Sorry
yeah,
to interrupt you. Please, guys, the hashtag is on the Jumbotron now.
yeah,
Please engage the tweet and let's trend it. Upload the results. Dear
okay,
INEC, upload the results. So please please go to the Jumbotron and upload the results.
okay.
All right, carry on, sir.
All right. So up till this morning, he told me that he doesn't understand what's going on there, and they are trying to falsify their figures. But then I have this thing of, whatever has happened has happened. How do we move forward? They are rigging these elections, the best they can. Thank God for the whole Naira thing. They couldn't buy votes. So we all have our evidence of winning these elections at the poll. So that is what this whole Naira crisis, has done for us. We all have our evidence of winning this at the polls. So whatever they want to do at, the local government or whatever INEC feels they want to do, it's their wahala. We have won this thing at the polls. We have evidences of, their malpractices. So what we need to do now is to strategize on how to, be 2 steps, ahead of them. I am very sure this will end in court. I am very sure this will end in court. So instead of crying foul here, of course we are humans, we are,
Oh,
emotional.
bro, sorry. Nobody's sure of this result, so you can't be
We are,
sure
we
that
are
we're
not,
going to end up.
we all here.
Look.
Can I finish?
What was Ali Mosho's result?
Can I finish?
What did Ali Mosho score? Ali
Can I
Mosho result
can
in
I
Lagos
finish?
State. Just answer me. What was Ali Mosho result in
Can I
Lagos State?
can I finish, please? We're all tensed. Let me finish.
Nobody
Understand?
is sure if it is going anywhere. That's what I'm saying. So
Hold on.
give
Understand
us
where I'm
positive energy. We are winning this election.
understand what
We're not looking for a court case
can
here.
you
We're
can
winning
you
this
let
election.
please? Can you let me land,
That's where
please?
the direction should go. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
We're not going to say we're
Can I
going to court.
can I
Okay?
finish? Can I finish? Good. So what I'm saying is we all have our evidences. We could still cry here. We could still cry foul here while INEC is doing their stuff. Okay, so the question is, how can we prevent them from doing these things they're doing? You guys are talking about hashtags. If it's the hashtags, let's trend these hashtags. If it's the hashtags, let's trend these hashtags. Whatever we're supposed to do, let's get this thing done ASAP. Fine, we don't want to go to court. We don't want to because, you know, these people might have the Supreme Court in their pockets. So whatever we need to do, we need to start doing these things now, not tomorrow. Now, not tomorrow. Instead of crying foul. Whatever we need to do, we need to start doing it now. Is it the hashtags? Do we need to push any hashtag, whatever it is? Let's just push it instead of crying foul. Yeah, okay, they've done this, they are rigging it. Of course, we know they are rigging the election, but what's the way forward? What are we doing? That's what I want to contribute. Instead of crying foul here, what are we doing? We need to be on our toes. We need to be on our foot. We need to do something ASAP.
Bro, what we need to do now, go and tweet hashtag upload the results. Finish first.
Exactly. So let's start doing those things now instead of crying. Whatever it is, that's what I'm trying to say. Whatever it is, what's the hashtag? All the possible hashtags. We upload all of them. We trend all of them.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
feel you.
right say.
Yeah, I feel you.
I yield the mic.
All right, thank you very much. I feel you. So, guys, please, the hashtag is on the Jumbotron. We need to trend that. We need to tag international communities, please. We need to trend it. All right, we have a couple of speakers here. Balogun, you have been falling off. Please, omit your mic and speak. So, no complaint, no lamentation.
Good, good morning. Good
I don't
morning.
say I
Good
have to hear
evening. Good
lamentation. Good now,
afternoon.
good morning. Okay, now morning. Hey, wahala. Go
Good
ahead.
morning. Good evening. Good afternoon. I've been having issues with my network since morning. I just have to off it and restart my phone as many times I can. So please, obedience. What is all this panicking that we are just doing. You people should just calm down now. We have our own result now. We have our proof. Eh? Make INEC do all the rubbish wey they want do first. Make they do the rubbish. I just watched one Al Jazeera program now. So they are talking about Nigeria. They invited all these civil society. The man was one of the observers, and the man said that the election was just messed up. Can you just imagine an international TV can confirm to us that the election was messed up? Like, so let's just calm down, Let's calm down. The plan now, their plan is that they want to frustrate obedience. So we will go and protest. The army will come in, shoot at their children.
Bro, that's exactly why the army has
See,
been dispatched. In case obedience don't know now, make them know.
so that's
The army
the
was
plan.
not going with all those gun trucks. Did you people see anyone on the road? Did you people see
That's the plan.
anyone
They have two
anywhere
plans.
caught on camera for this past 48 hours? Have you seen any one of those trucks?
So they
Obedience.
want to
Carry on, brother. Sorry.
yeah, it's okay. They want to bring this Abiola tenure, the 1993 tenure. That's one plan. Second plan, they want to force obedience. They want to force the youth to man the streets for a protest, to stage a protest. After the protest, the army will come, they will shoot at their children, they will impose interim government. Hmm? So that's the plan. Their plan work. They have planned this before the election. So my obedient family, please just calm down. See, I know what is going on. I know everybody's panicking. I saw the one of my local government results today. I was like, just smiling, like, what the fuck? Even my own polling unit said the two polling units in my area said I know when you got there. Now you're not giving another address. I was just like, okay, no problem now. Let's just wait and see the outcome of their rubbish they want to do. So let's just calm down. And people, you just calm down. I watched this Kosofe Amuwodove result now. Just calm down now. People, they will never give the power easily like that now. You know the criminality they have. They will never give the power like that. Let's just calm
This
down.
is Tinubu's Lagos, oh. No be
Uh-huh.
Anambra, oh.
Uh-uh.
No be Anambra. This
It's
is
not
in
possible.
Tinubu's Lagos.
See, let me remind you,
Ah.
in 2019 election, PDP is just a useless party. In 2019 election, PDP know what they did to them. This MC Oluomo was leading to go and burn down INEC material in polling units for some part of Lagos in 2019 election. So it's not possible. I've seen this coming as in like the Lagos to win Lagos. If APC going to win Lagos, it's going to be a tight race. If LP going to win Lagos, it's going to be a tight race. So just calm down. Result is coming from other places. Why are we now focusing on Lagos? Must you win Lagos? Lagos is plus, but it's not. Result is coming from other place. I was seeing some results now from I think Plateau and Benue State now. So what is this now? Please let's just calm down. Please, are you the mic?
All right, thank you, Balogun. All right, thank you very much, Balogun. Guys, calm down, calm down. All right, I like the fact I said that. All right, let's go to Andy LP. Andy LP, how far?
Okay, good morning. I've been trying to join this conversation for a while. I didn't actually get through. See, my own take is very simple. We have a duty to arm ourselves with facts and figures because anybody who alleges must be able to prove his case. if you look at what is going on in Lagos, the results that was changed for, was it Alimosho? The result was changed for Alimosho. No, Amuwodofin. I live in Amuwodofin. I live in Festac Town. LP won. The entire Amuwodofin. We won. I was even the one that
Go on, share, mute your mic.
I took the polling agents to the collation center. From the moment our agent came, I knew there was trouble. I knew. The reason why I knew was that the first statement she made, she said we should go back home, let her set up. That is, she came late. Oh, she said, you people should go back home, let us set up, then you come back. My sister
said, did you tell our agent or the INEC officials?
The INEC official, the INEC lady, whether she's a youth corper, you know, okay. That statement was so stupid. I just knew we were in trouble. Now, the next thing she did, immediately the elections were over, she said, we are going with the ballot boxes to count at the collation center. Man, boys got... No, I mean, see, what we are doing here is good. But above all, there's something I want us not to lose track of, because it is very easy to come tell people, get angry, or don't get angry. No. I don't think that is the right strategy. What I think the right strategy should be is collate every result in Lagos.
Arm yourself with information, my brother.
That fact must never be lost.
My brother.
That is, Amuwo now is 55,000. They brought it back. They were able to bring it back because the other party could not produce a justification for 45,000. See, I don't head spaces, and I don't want to make a bluff of, heading spaces. I've never been able to get myself together and head a space. I feel we're spending too much energy. Nobody loses a case where the facts and the figures are intact. You will never lose it. Obi won. The reason why Obi won won twice was that Ngige and the Uba brothers could not bring figures. We're even talking of a time when there was no beavers. Today we have date stamp. That is the date you uploaded the result. Do you know what is wrong with this Ekiti alone? Ekiti is empty on the IREV. Why are you advocating that they should upload Ekiti? Why would anybody sit down and say, oh, INEC should upload Ekiti? It is empty. There's nothing to upload. That is why you guys are not even aware of certain things. I was here inside my room and I saw all the upload of Oshun. That is at midnight, Oshun had the governor. Why? The singular reason was every polling unit sent their results automatically. Immediately the election ended. I was in my room like this. I knew Adeleke won at 12 midnight. He didn't. That was what was supposed to happen with the PU, with the presidential election. Immediately that election ended at 4 p.m. Everybody is uploading. By midnight, when those things drop, you have your 176,000 polling units. It's complete. It's not supposed to be more than 24 hours. So I don't know, because I give so much respect to people who are able to stay awake, who are able to coordinate all these discussions. But there's something I feel we are missing. By now, all the results for Lagos State, they are in people's hands. Complete. So you go to all the places that had violence. People knew where they voted. Okay, Chigozie Alex. We all know Chigozie. Well, we're all familiar with Chigozie. Chigozie Alex, the guy in Katsina. He has been fact-checked. And look at the result of the fact-check. A Twitter user, Chigozie Alex, claimed that the election did not hold in Awo or Mama. Oru East local government area of Imo State. Yet election results have been uploaded. Verdict correct. That election never held. But you have result on the portal. That's an evidence. That's an evidence of crime. Why are we sitting here and saying INEC should now up? INEC will never get 176,000 elections, 176,000 polling units because it's not in their hands. That fracture of the beavers, is a defining moment in this election. I'm not a lawyer, as in I don't practice law. I read law. But what I'm saying is this. Anybody who has influence on this space, the key thing right now is we have all the results for Lagos. All. Lagos has LP leading us 1.3 million. So each time that collation happens online or on TV, there's somebody in Labour Party saying Labour had 100,000 in Amuwo. It has been accepted that Lagos won, LP won Amuwo. I have the figures here. The result of the Amuwo Odofin has been readdressed after an LP agent called out the attention of foul play. And what did they do? Very simple. You don't manufacture figures. Figures are, data is sacrosanct. APC initially had 13,318. LP had 45,587. PDP had 2,300. The same figures were maintained for PDP. The same figure was maintained for APC. They only changed 328. They changed it to 328 instead of 318. That is 3,328. They added 10 marks. They now reduced LP to 45,000. So LP now is back. So if all these figures, if all we have done in this violence space, right from the last 24 hours, is to establish there are 20 local governments in Lagos, 20. So how many PUs are in Lagos? How many PUs are in Amuwo? We have 100 PUs. So do we have the result of those 100 PUs? Yes, we do. Do we have a result of? So by the time you collate Lagos, that is, we are done with Lagos. You now move to Ekiti. You now move to Ondo. You now move to Oyo. Please, you don't tell a man who has committed a crime to wash up his crime. If you are reviewing that IREV, it will never be complete. It's going to stop at that 46,000 voters. It won't be complete. The reason why Rivers has not had a result up till now is because there is no result to post. There's nothing to post. All those things will be blank. The way the IREV was designed, you were supposed to get results between 4 p.m. and 12 midnight. Now that process has been truncated, there's nothing to announce. I'm telling you, Ekiti is date stamped 20th of February. That result was uploaded before. Are you going to change it? No. There's nobody that can tamper with, these are computer systems. You cannot change the fact that Ekiti was recorded 3 days before the election. And that is the evidence. You do not tell Ekiti to upload the right results because it does not exist. It's in the hands of PU agents. So what I think the discussion should be at this point is getting every state. Do we know the number of local governments in Lagos State? Yes, we have 20. So there's Agege, there's Alimosho, there's Amuwo, there's Etiosa. All these places, PO1. So we have those figures. Those figures are the ones we are sharing at this point. This is the true figure for Lagos State. Ekiti was posted on the 20th. Don't add anything to Ekiti again. Ekiti has been announced. Those who announced Ekiti, do you think they are stupid? They are not stupid. They announced Ekiti because there is no figure for Ekiti. So now, you cannot now go and update IREV again. It's not possible. This IREV you are looking at is truncated. It's not going to produce 176,000 results if you are expecting it. It will never be possible. We're talking of systems here. computer systems, with date stamp, with built. The people built the IREV. They built it to achieve a certain purpose. That purpose was defeated when every PU agent said they couldn't upload again. It ended. I rest the mic at this point.
All right, thank you very much, Andy. Okay, so please, guys, let's. I hope where's Gozi? Gozi, what are you doing down there? I hope we are helping because we need to, like you said, if there's data, trust me, there's a lot you can do. If you have the data, there's a lot you can do. All right. Okay. Time always tell. Alpha. This and this other food.
My brother, I'm very well, thank you. I just want to say, my great obedient youths, we are winning this thing. See, this is the calm before the storm. These people, don't you know the enemy we are fighting? They were never going to give us this thing on a platter of gold. Any movement in this world since Adam's time, they had to pay their dues, and we're paying our dues. See, we have won the battle before them. Do you know why? And I'll tell you why. He said, if you know your enemy and you know yourself, you need not fear the result of your 100 battles. If you know yourself, but not your enemy, for every victory gained, you will suffer a defeat. And if you know neither the enemy nor yourself, you will succumb in every battle. See, we have won because we have thought about what is going to happen at the end. APC and PDP, they know they have lost this election. All these shenanigans is not going to work. I want to beg all my obedience and implore us, let us think with a calm head, because anything you do when you're emotional, based on my personal experience, it doesn't end well. Now is the time for calm heads. We need to be very strategic. The beautiful thing is we haven't heard much from PO and them. They are analyzing what is going on, and we should do the same. On social media, this movement started on social media. We have the power in social media. We have the numbers. Now we use that numbers and make things work. Everything we have achieved, we have been the underdog, and yet we are giving these bastards a run for their money. Do you know what it means to challenge the very establishment of a country? We are challenging the very essence of Nigeria, and you think things are not going to happen. Nigeria is shaking now, and rightly so. They have tried to steal the people's mandate, and we are not going to let them do so. But let us not throw in our towels now. The journey is just starting, so we should sit down and match these people power for power. See, I will say this: we are more than they are. So let us sit down and play strategically. This is the obedient movement. We have programmers, we have mathematicians, we have orators, we have strategists. We should use what we have against them. We sit down and we are very strategic at what the next step is. Clearly, everybody knows that there's election malpractices going on. The results that are there are fictitious results. These are not the results. And so we know that if we do the right thing and play the right moves, we will win. We're playing chess, we're not playing draft. You have to think about your last move before you even play your next move. That is what we should be doing right now. Now, let us think. These people, whether we let them, the establishment are enemies. They are not our friends and are not going to do us any favors. So neither should we. If they want to go into the gutters, clearly I'm not talking about anything untoward. I'm talking about what we have to do to achieve the results we want to achieve, which is to win the election. Let us do everything humanly possible. On the one end, we're collecting results, we're getting data. That is fantastic. On the other hand, we are on social media doing everything possible to shape the narrative. The thing about elections is shaping the narrative. We have to shape the narrative because these fools like, what's his name? Ahmed and whatever those idiots, what's his name? The stupid man from Delta State. I'm from Delta State, by the way. He's trying to shape the narrative. We will shape the narrative, not them. We will shape the narrative. And we are the tech-savvy ones. We will beat them at their own very own game. The worst mistake these fools made they challenge the generation that is ready for them. And we will beat them at their own game. And they will learn lessons. Lessons will be learned. The politics of Nigeria will never be the same. And so let us take heart. Wike and the likes of him, or whichever government they are, they're trying to rig the election. See, they're wasting their time. Right now, from one end, the international community have already seen what happened. They already know that Obi is the winner of this election. So anyone that is doing rubbish there is wasting their time. So let everybody sit down, calm down, be very strategic. We are winning this and we're going to win this. Whatever shenanigans, whatever magomago, whatever they see themselves. This election, Obi is winning this election. Let us not contemplate about any thoughts of failure or rerun. Forget about that one. That one is story. There are so many things that we can talk about now that will shape the narrative, and that's what we should do. We must never give up. Yes, we can be emotional. Yes, we can be like, oh, why? But see, this is a marathon, not a sprint. And so, my dear obedience, let us buckle up and know that this is a marathon. We are just beginning the race. And by the grace of God, we will win the race. I yield the mic.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Time always tell.
We're in Nigeria.
Saddam, Emia, Alpha.
Adeo, good evening.
Good evening, boss.
This evening. Hey, guys, good evening. My
Alpha now, bro.
My DMs don't blow finish.
I can imagine.
It might take me 1 month to reply the SMS, guys. For me, I've come down from the mountain. I've been the mountain for the past 24 hours. Cooking my own, and I'm back here, guys. We'll be shutting the space in the next 40 minutes. But before then, I just want to say something. I actually didn't want to speak. I just wanted to. I've been listening. I just wanted to listen to people react. And see how the emotions of people and gauge the mood of the people. And honestly, I understand, because I know how hard many of us have worked, how hard all of us have worked for this moment to get to where we are today. And a man reached out to me. I know he's back on the space. I had to beg him to come back, and let me read what he sent to me. He said, Saddam, I'm logging off Twitter for some days. I have children whom are underage and they need me. This really killed my morale. But God honor and bless you all for holding the tide. Love you all in Jesus' name. Amen. Bless you all. And I told him, stay on the space. I want to talk. He said, Saddam, I'm broken. I said, do not be. He said, I cannot listen to you talk, bro. I said, knowing how hard you all worked for this. I said, why can't you listen to me? He said, we all want a new Nigeria. And I said, please do not worry. He said he's coming. So I believe he's on the platform right now. So I just had to speak. And this is for him and for every other person that feels down, heartbroken, angry, sad, whatever, however you feel, it is a human in you, and you have every right to feel that way. Nobody deserves to judge you. Nobody deserves to work how hard we have worked and see or feel cheated. Even if I know, and we all know, that we have won these elections. So I'm not moving from the part of I can hit my chest and I can say it anytime, any day, that the next president of Nigeria is and will be Peter Gregory Obi. I don't know when, I don't know how, but if anybody's going to listen to me this night, and you can take this solace with you this night, take this to the bank. Your next president is Peter Gregory Obi. So I just come out here now to just encourage all of you. I see all that has been going on. It might look like what Saddam's saying. Are you not seeing this? Are you not seeing that? Are you not feeling this? Are you not feeling that? Are you not hearing? Are you not hearing? I am seeing everything you're seeing. I'm hearing everything you're hearing, but I'm not operating how many people are operating, unfortunately. Oh, she's a lady. Sorry, ma. She's a lady that sent me that message. I even thought it's a man. That woman self. So sorry, ma. I'm happy that you're listening to me. Please do not feel heartbroken. Do not. We have a country to save. And the last speaker said something. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So in the mix of all these emotions flaring up, people being angry and everything, I want us to put our ingenuity to work. We have come here. We have worked so hard. I have seen the best of Nigerians in the past 9 months. We have done things that are unbelievable to achieve. So please, guys, while I will not come out and tell anybody, do not be angry, do not be sad, do not be mad. I will not do that. But I will tell you something. Do not lose focus on the goal. The goal is a new Nigeria. And it is possible. And it will come to pass. Please, this platform was set up, the situation room was set up to get data, get results. Do not feel that what we are doing here is nothing. Do not feel like what we're doing here is nothing. Do not feel like because you have seen so many court cases, you have seen so many things that say, no, Nigerian judiciary system. I can understand all the sentiments. I can understand all. I feel cheated. I feel deceived. I have all sort of feelings, but I'm not going to live in my feelings. I am not in my feelings now. I'm in reality. And reality is that we're not running a sprint, but a marathon. So please, guys, please, I indulge all of you. Go to bed. Sleep. Wake up. It's a new week tomorrow. We move. Get your materials. Please go out there. We have been gathering. What I've been doing over the past, we have been gathering data. We have been gathering results across the country. A whole lot of people are working. Please keep gathering those results. And one thing I've always said on this platform from the very inception, I said the first stone, the first foundation of this movement, now God do am. No be us. No be man. So I do not rely my hope or my faith in man. Because I say we walk like the election depends on us. And I pray like the victory depends on God. Because truly and truly, power comes from God. So I want to encourage somebody there listening to me today and now that the next president of Nigeria has been decided by God. And as long as Vox Populi, Vox Dei, the voice of the people is the voice of God. Majority of Nigerians have spoken loud and clear. Peter Obi is the next president of Nigeria. How it will happen, I cannot come out and tell you. I am not coming here now to give you, I'm not coming here to give you fantasies. There are no fantasies here. You might want to still stay in pain or worry or not eat or not this thing. It will still happen this year. You go see them. We will all see it happen. It will play out our very eyes. So please, guys, please, melembe. Let men plan. We have done our own part. And I'm not saying we should stop. You can volunteer, reach out to Ngozi, reach out to Wellme Nigeria. We are doing a whole lot of back and forth, getting our actual results because we know I have seen the result of Nigeria from the north to the south, to the east and the west. There is no how. One thing has been proven, that Peter Obi is the only accepted candidate across the country. He is the people's choice. Buhari can't stop the people's choice from becoming the next president. Buhari go call Peter Obi, congratulate him. So please, guys, please, I will beg all of you, if you don't want to believe me, you don't listen to me, please do not embark on any protest. Please. Do not feed in to the plans of our enemies. They want us to hit the street. They want us to protest. I was deceived myself. I was taken away by the moment. I am only human after all. When we saw those trucks moving around the country, I was like, oh my God. Yes. Did it help? It did. Was that the purpose of why it was served? I cannot say. But I'll be damned if I tell Nigerians from the diaspora, I tell Nigerians to hit the street while I'm not leading from the front. Nigerians, calm down, stand still, and see the salvation of your Lord. For the Egyptians you see today, you shall see them no more. God is creating a new Nigeria for us. I tell you, I believe it with my whole heart and my whole soul. And I have seen this play out in so many ways. I'm sorry if you're not a Christian. That is what I profess. That is the faith I profess. That's why I'm a prophet. And that's why I've said so many ridiculous things that people will say, Sada, what do you mean? And it has come to pass. I am saying it today for you guys to remember. I don't know how many of us are on this platform right now listening to me. You will remember that you were on the platform and Saddam said this and it came to pass. God is doing something new in Nigeria. He never needed our PBC to do it. But that's how he operates, though. We have to show him that, yes, we really want a new Nigeria. We have shown him. Guys, relax. Let him show you how he operates. If there's any succor I will give any of you this night, is that Tinubu will never rule Nigeria. Atiku will never rule Nigeria. None of those men will sit down on Aso Rock. Remember this today. Remember this today. Remember this tonight. So whatever you believe in, whatever you serve, it is time for you to go back into your room, your inner place, pour that unbelief away, connect to your supreme being. If you don't believe in God, fine for you. And ask him, that peace of mind that you're giving people like them, Saddam, give me. But I just want to tell somebody today, please, do not sleep. Do not feel like all the work you've put in, all the donations you've made, all the times you've sacrificed are in vain. And with this, I say thank you guys for listening to my little sermon this morning. I've been enjoying the conversation. Please be encouraged. Thank you, my brother Wemi in Nigeria. Thank you, Zos, for holding this down. It takes a whole lot of how do I put it now? A whole lot of strength. First of all, I looked into the mirror to this night and my eyes are blood red. They say person eye are red eye. I would say I carry that. My eye red. My eye the red. I no cry. Nothing. But my eye red. I got snap the eye self, keep up so that when it happen, I could remember say, I saw that my eye red like this. I beg, make una smile, make una laugh. Be happy. Obedience, we did it. Congratulations to you guys. Please. Don't allow any Abadoma, don't allow any Mikano, don't allow any of those children of the devil, don't allow any of them make you feel any less. I have seen thousands of results. I've seen thousands of results. In fact, I am tired of seeing results all to our favor. I'm yet to see 100 Abado results.
Saddam, the thing is amazing.
You cannot win an election when you're not popular, my brother. If you're winning the elections, you should be flooding the timeline with your result, your polling. I delivered my polling unit.
Did they show us Excel sheets? Did they show us situation room sheets?
Our WhatsApp stories.
A big screen. You see that big screen now? They show us big screen.
So please, guys, please, I beg you guys, please. You did what they say we couldn't do. You won an election. We won this election in a freaking landslide. That's why it's taking them over 48 hours to conjure results, to try and catch up with the flogging way we give them from no structure. Structureless people beat criminals.
But that more Duffy sweet me too much.
I've not heard it. What's the result for Ahmad Duffy? I think.
Where's Andy LP? Andy LP, I beg, drop the result.
Gentlemen, I wanted to mention something quickly. Saddam, I'm absolutely sorry for coming in.
Come in, my brother. Go on.
Please, bro, I also want to appeal. See, you will repeat the same feat on the 11th of March. On the 11th of March, Nigerians will still vote again. So while this discussion is going on, I appreciate it. But the bigger discussion is removing Sanwo-Olu from Lagos. We are still going to vote in 2 weeks' time. So what should happen that day should be a reenaction of the same votes we made yesterday or 2 days ago. So now what will now happen is we'll go out, vote, and that thing will be moved onto IREV immediately. They only planned this rigging for the presidential election. Please, we shouldn't forget that fact. It wasn't meant for.
Let me say this here. Even if they plan to rig the gubernatorial elections, of which I know they will plan to, they've already shown their hands. We should be able to learn also from our mistakes.
That's what I'm saying.
I dare say we made mistakes on our own. You know, we said something on the violence space for the past couple of months. I kept saying, if you go out to vote on this day of elections, sacrifice the next 48 hours. So when we say sacrifice the 48 hours, we mean you should be able to say in our numbers, we vote in our numbers, we move our vote from our polling unit to our ward in our numbers. From our ward in our numbers, we move it to a coalition center in our numbers, and if possibly sleep there. I made a tweet earlier on and I said, in the north, I grew up in the north. When the north make up their mind, northern youths or the northern populace make up their mind to remove a man, a candidate, there is nothing that can stop that candidate except what Ganduje did, of which he had to deploy police and everything.
Did you hear Ganduje's local government?
I did not even hear it, but
the guy collect.
NPP is
he collect
Is Kanu result fully out?
It's not fully out. Kwankwaso wipe out Morai Mokod. I swear.
It should be so. You know, that is you go there, you vote, you defend your vote. In the north, they will sacrifice 3 days safe. Then go there out there. But we in the south, we are all softies. We have easy route to Japa. We are always thinking we are the educated ones. To us, we are the high class ones. So we stress. We're not ready to stress ourselves. We're not ready to dirty. We're not ready to get dirty for the work. My brother Buka came out and say, I've been there for money tonight. Make I go out, go refresh now. Make I go refresh, I'll come back. You know that is not the mentality of people that want to win a vote from this thing. But I'm not blaming anybody now. But I'm saying we should learn so that by gubernatorial elections, guys, you go and vote. You stay there, you count your vote. If it doesn't upload, you go with them to in your numbers. There is no how they say coalition center, they came and scatter it. There is no how they come to coalition center, you see 1,000 people. How many talks? We keep saying these things. If 100 talks come and see 1,000 people, they will run away. But when we finish voting and we go back to our homes, thinking the job has been done, unfortunately, the Nigerian system does not decide your election in the polling unit, like in the Western world. We need extra work. That's the unfortunate part. And to change a system as crazy, as dirty as these guys have kept, we need to put in the extra work. But guys, I'm telling people to please calm down. I beg, calm down. We have won these elections, and it will show in the coming days, coming weeks, before inauguration. When I go here, me, I won't sleep. I won't make una sleep. Some people say they never sleep for 3 days.
Saddam, sorry, I didn't finish when you came in that time.
Finish in 1 minute. So I will wrap up this space, please.
So what I was trying to say is the lessons we learned yesterday will lead us to next 2 weeks. And I'm appealing to everybody, don't get angry about the presidential. Get angry about the governorship while we are holding on the presidential. Now, when we go to vote again next 2 weeks, we will vote, insist that results are moved from the PU to the Beavers and to INEC server. Then go with them also to the collation center. By the time the results of next week comes out, of the governorship comes out, it will also reaffirm what happened in the presidential. So you are now going to hold two sets of results to fight this battle. So those who brought in the same fortune for JRV in Lagos are the same people who voted for Peter Obi in the presidential. So you'll be running with two solid data at that point. So what did Amuwo Odofin produce in presidential? Amuwo Odofin produced 55,000 votes. In the governorship, Amuwo Odofin produced 50,000 votes. Let's even admit that some people will not come out, but we did 50,000. So the results will be similar, extremely similar. At the end of the day, if you upstage Sanwo-Olu as governor, the case for presidency would also be as strong. So that's what I want us to bear in mind, so that we don't keep on at this level and lose sight of another big battle in front. Governorship of Lagos is also very key. Governorship of Ebonyi is key. If all these people end up as LP governors, already we have established senatorial winners. We have established House of Rep winners. The House of Rep guy in Amuwo won, hands down. So we're also going to establish LP House of Assembly, that is the State House of Assembly, through all these means. So at the end of the day, by the time you put these two results side by side, it becomes extremely obvious. And like I said earlier, this IREV will never be complete. So people going there to check and check and check, I praise your effort. It will never be complete because there will not be anything to put there. We are the only ones who have the figures to put there. So if we are not allowed to upload our figures, Wike cannot put his own figures there. If Wike puts his figures there, it will contradict what we are holding. And that establishes a crime. I yield my mind.
Thank you very much. Welcome in Nigeria. Zos.
My brother.
Saddam, please, can I talk before you end?
Oh, my brother, talk. Everybody talk. If everybody want to talk, I don't know. I want to sleep. Tomorrow is a new week, it's a long week. So, but you can talk, my brother. Ken, let's rest, please. We have worked so hard for the last 9 months. Some people we have to sleep. All of you on this place, I pray you all find the peace to sleep.
All right. First of all, congratulations to all of us and the LP. because whether you like it or not, we've been able to establish, like Andy said, we've established the House of Reps, we've established senatorial. It's a gradual process. We are getting there. Now, for this election, this presidency, one of the things I want to say, yes, it's good that we are collecting results, but it seems you guys are underestimating Peter Obi and his Val. Why I say this is that these are people that deal with data. And I'm certainly sure that every single polling unit across Nigeria, they are collecting that data. Now, my only challenge, because I won't lie to you, I think I've been stupid for the past couple of days. Why I say I've been stupid? I have a senior in the government role interview tomorrow by 1 p.m. But since Friday, rather than prepare for my interview, I've been following the news. So next time my wife said I'm stupid. Now, what am I trying to say? I don't think we should leave this election until when maybe the result is now beginning to show that P2B is, God forbid, that is not leading. Then we begin to do protests or whatever. LP have already, the national chairman and the DG has gone on national TV to say that they reject this result. And I think that we should put pressure to say, INEC renege. If we can trend, INEC renege on the agreement. Because for me, I don't believe in rerun or the what they call it. I believe if they're going to cancel this election, cancel it completely. But to say, oh, they should do partly renewal, no. The moment they renege on uploading that result on polling units, that's completely deviation from what we should do as well. Get the video of the INEC information, Festus, where he was saying that on the polling unit upload, if you don't upload it, you've gonna bring that video and trend it. Make INEC, put pressure on INEC. What I believe Violence Space have done in the past 8 months is that we've put pressure both on the media and the social media. And this is not a time for us to be dealing with data that we know that our data might not sufficiently help at this moment. This is a time for us to put pressure on social media narratives. Just like you said, I was of the opinion that we should go out and do a peaceful protest. But because I'm also in abroad, I cannot be saying go and do a protest, so that it will not be like people abroad are inciting people in Nigeria to go and do protest. But for me, we should own the narrative now. Nation newspaper came out today, early morning on Sunday, to say Tinubu is leading. What they are trying to do is to put up the narratives on the national media. Arise has been doing a good job putting P2B on the lead. Let us put that narrative that we cannot accept this result. We can follow what the Labour national chairman and the DG have said. You don't expect P2B to be saying anything now. He won't say anything, because anything he's saying now, it will be like insightful. But for the fact that the DG and the national chairman have said something, we should follow that line. And moreover, remember, Violence Space and Obedience are not party members. What we are is a pressure group. Let us not rely on these international observers. Most of them know how dangerous Nigeria is. They are going to play safe until they leave that shore before they can say whatever they want to say. This is our country. Let us wait until maybe when they've mentioned about 20 states, then we now begin to react. Then it will be like a premeditated act, because we've seen we are losing. Right now, nobody can predict that they are winning or losing. So anything we need to do now, this is the time. We have less than 5 hours to make sure that the narrative, we own it up. We change it. If it's paying people to go to national TV tomorrow, Channels TV, Arise TV, everywhere to go and speak, let us begin to do that right now. But to say that we just keep quiet or maybe we'll continue to collect data, that might not help us at this moment. And I know that Val and the rest of the team, which I have also seen Ben Hyundai, David Hyundai, they've also established a portal for people to send results. But let us put a narrative. It is important at this time. If we don't get that narrative, and if we don't put INEC under serious pressure, we might be losing this. Thank you. I yield my mic.
Thank you very much, my brother. Honestly, everything you say is true. All you just said is true. Well, the other one, I accept everything, including not protesting. I think we have done a whole lot in shaping the narrative in the course of this whole movement, and I think we shouldn't stop. But all I'm saying, please, I don't even say we should sleep and wake up tomorrow. Well, if it's something we can start now, I do not doubt what you just said. We should follow the lead of the party. The party have said they reject the results, and it's better we start shaping it right now. Yeah, I think
And
so.
let me say with action, if it's possible, get Kenneth Okonkwo, get Indicator, all those people that are very good. Find out how much Arise will collect, and we start making that payment now so that they can appear on Arise first thing in the morning to change the narratives. Seriously.
Not bad. Zos,
My brother,
we could help. I
it's
don't know
a,
what you think. I think he's making serious sense what he just said. Now, I don't know though, but that's just what I
it's a
think.
very good, it's a very good narrative. It's a very good narrative, honestly. I think based on the party's positioning on the matter, but the only objection I have is I'm sure that by tomorrow is we're Monday already, aren't we? It's already Monday, so you must expect that that's the headline that will be discussed on all major channels. I don't know of Kenneth Okonkwo himself going, but we can actually look into that and find out his schedule. Mr. Val, if Mr. Val needs to go there, we can actually do that. If he doesn't have that plans and if he's going to be available. So probably you can reach out to him. If he's going, fine. If Kenneth Okonkwo is going or Indicato, as my brother suggested, I think that's a brilliant idea.
On second thought, I feel like the party itself, the party announcing it already is gonna be the headline for tomorrow.
That's definitely. I'm sure people will be at the studios.
So what I would say is that
Sorry. Don't forget that most of these newspapers will be paid not to carry that as a headline.
True.
No, but that's already a headline, actually. Everybody knows that Labour Party has rejected the vote, technically.
Not everybody. Not everybody.
No, I mean, I think the popular... Even Valentine posted the write-up of the press release.
Yeah, so, we're saying we making it go viral the way we make things go viral on social media. We making
so there is a word. Yeah, exactly. That's what I wanted to say. Just like that. For TV, we may not necessarily need to do TV. There's a word he used, which to an extent we've established here. I mean, even Nelobu emphasized it a couple of times that we can call on INEC for because the major issue, I mean, I don't want us to talk about general issues like, something happened in Rivers. So the major issue here is that INEC said they were going to upload from the polling unit, and that was not done. So that's more like he said, that's a renegade of agreement on its own. So that's where we can hinge our whatever we are doing on, whether like social media trend or something. That's what we can hinge it on. I think
that is part of what you can hinge it on, because the whole irregularities, the whole
everything is mad. Everything.
Yeah, everything is mad. But so even in the eventuality, because in the eventuality of when probably INEC their head gets together and they choose to count actual votes, which Peter won the election, we have the data, we have the numbers, then we can always still bank on it that INEC renegated on their contract with Nigerians, because it was agreed that, and that's why many people participate in the elections. The beavers. They kept screaming the beavers every second. So it is on INEC. We have to really put INEC on the spotlight, as Ken said. That is true.
And you know the problem is there.
Right, if we can take out emotions, and right now the problem is that right now we are so we have all our emotions flaring across.
Saddam,
Actually, yeah.
right from the polling units, they've reneged on the
Bro, everything, INEX, as in
as in
everything,
it's just crazy
back to back.
on the Electoral Act. It is stated there, clearly stated there, that the result must be transmitted at the polling unit.
Let's start with timing first. Elections meant to start by 8 o'clock.
Exactly.
Please. Women in Nigeria.
Yeah.
I don't know. Elections going to start. They'll start recounting tomorrow.
Yeah, they'll start. I think some states have started even. What they will continue tomorrow is collation of national, where states
national. That I mean, the fraud of the fraud man called Yakubu.
Yeah.
He will start his this thing tomorrow. I think by 11 o'clock.
By
That's
11,
what I saw. Yeah, by 11 o'clock. So if you can't have almost time with person, I have to wake up. The grace of God, I have to wake up early, probably before 9. All my students wake up. You can wake up and start listing out all the crimes of INEC in these elections. So please, guys, let us. If we can start now, it's not a problem. But I have to sleep.
Saddam. Saddam, please let me give another practical suggestion. I'm a lecturer, so what I usually do, what I usually do, whenever I have case I want my students to solve, I pair them in groups, give them different topics to go and research. Right now, what do you want us to train tomorrow? How do you want us to go? Create some people here into different groups. For example, Women in Nigeria, you'll be coordinating this. So if people are here, send message to Women in Nigeria. Zos, you'll be doing this. Let us get practical. Because I believe that time is of essence. Let me tell you the truth. When you are innocent, you don't think of evil. You are always relaxed. But when somebody is competing against you, that person is not sleeping. That person is walking around the clock. That is what APC and PDP are doing right now. And let me tell you the truth. PDP will be happy that Labour Party is removed from this race. Because once Labour Party is removed from this race and it goes rerun, PDP will win landslide. And APC will do everything possible to make sure that this result is thwarted, that they win it on the first run. So what we should do here today, right now, even though, yes, we are saying you will need to sleep. I also need to sleep because I need to wake up sound for my interview tomorrow. However, we can make a little sacrifice and be strategic. How are we achieving this tomorrow? Let's even assume that we cannot get people to go by 7 or 8 o'clock by Channels TV and Arise TV to speak. Before noon, this guy is coming by 11 to continue this. Before that noon, 12 noon, what can we do to get our speakers to go to all national TVs, radio, jingles, and whatever, to own the narratives? Trust me, these guys are money bags. They will always own the narratives. But we need to now be strategic. Have different people looking into different angles. Trend it and trend it and trend it. Both, even if it's possible, go offline. I don't care. Anything. We've spent so much that any little money we spend now cannot make us dry. That's what I'm suggesting. And let me be very honest. 2011, when this electoral form came out, I was one of the first persons that we did registration and we did election. There's no difference between what they did today and what I did in 2011. Why? You do election in the polling unit. Everybody in the polling unit hears the result. You give them the result sheet and they go home. Take it to the collection center, ward center. From the ward, they begin to change it. From the ward, it goes to local government. They change it in the ward, change it in the local government, change it in the state before going to the national. So by then, your polling unit results will not even be any of help in terms of evidence. But if you don't begin now to let INEC know that they renege and trend that video of Mahmoud Yakubu and Okoye, Festus Okoye, saying that if you don't post it and bring that section of article of the law where it says that if you don't put it in your polling unit, you renege, begin to make fast trend, own up the narratives. Let's not talk about the violence. The violence will be a distraction. But we need to focus what INEC have on their own said. That's my point. Thank you.
Hello, can I just say something? Women in Nigeria, who is in charge? I'm taking permission to quickly mention something.
Go ahead.
Now, Lagos has reconciled, from what I'm looking here, Lagos has reconciled 12 local governments out of 20. APC has 293,532. Labour Party has 292,269. That's below, what I'm looking here is below 300 votes. The difference between LP and PDP and APC in Lagos. So now, what I'm saying again, which I've mentioned earlier, is the first thing to be done, because I agree with the last speaker to an extent. Indicato, all these people, they should be on the air. They are different from us on the violence space. What I am saying is that Lagos, APC will lose Lagos if the right figures are put forward. It's as simple as ABC. They don't have it. They didn't vote. Most of their members did not vote. And the ones who vote, they were very minute. In my polling unit, APC had 11 out of almost 200 voters. 11. And it was like that everywhere. So what I'm saying in essence is Lagos has 8 more votes, 8 more local governments to be reconciled. The difference between us is just less than 300 voters. And by the time you bring in those 8, Obi will win Lagos. So figures at this point should be the whole essence of this group. I can't tell Indicato what she will say in an interview. I can't tell Kenneth Okonkwo what he will say in an interview. I don't even know them. I don't have their phone numbers. I cannot put them on air. So that is the limitation to driving a narrative at this point. Somebody even suggested getting a court injunction to stop INEC from pronouncing the result. I agree. But I tell you guys here that IREV you are looking at was breached the day the agents said they were not transmitting. That day of the election, all the results were supposed to be automatically uploaded. By midnight, we know our president. So that is the infraction in this election. But the other side of it, which I feel so happy about, is we are the only ones who have the right figures. You will never find these figures with any other person. It's only Obedience that have it. They are the only ones talking about collation of results. Even PDP is not interested.
Guys, I think we can start with trending. I don't know if we could come up with the hashtag, because right now we have to put the spotlight on INEC. INEC should not go scot-free. INEC should not go scot-free, honestly, because it just looks like, because if there's one thing I know against that, INEC invest a lot on their image. Especially this Yakubu Mahmoud INEC. They invest a whole lot of billions, I dare say, on their image. To always come out like this, this clean agency, while it is the most corrupt agency in this country. So I don't know if we're trending INEC is compromised or INEC is corrupt. Then under the trend now, you guys can now start. Okay, thank you. INEC failed Nigerians. Somebody came up. Please, guys, if you have, let's go in the comment section right now. Please give us. I want us to have a unified hashtag we're trending this night. We're going to make each of us on the platform now. Before I go to bed, I'm going to make like 3 or 4, 5 tweets with the hashtag, so all of us can sacrifice and make 3, 4, 5 tweets. As we wake up tomorrow, we will stay on the hashtag with evidence. While you're trending the hashtag, you're bringing out all the evidence you have. For me, I'm going to start with the hashtag. I've used INEC compromise. My friend is sent me INEC failed Nigerians.
I think INEC failed Nigerians is quite powerful.
It's quite powerful, right?
Yeah.
Guys, if you're good, INEC failed Nigerians, please. Can I see some emojis if you're good with that? Can I get emojis if INEC failed Nigerians is good enough for you? Let me see some emojis here.
I can see one emoji. But those people could not see. Yeah, they see emojis.
I'm seeing them. All right, let's go with INEC failed Nigerians. And that's the hashtag, guys. So I'm going to make a tweet right now. So you guys, everybody, I'll put it on the Jumbotron. Let's trend it. Let's multiple retweet it. Multiple tweet about it. INEC has failed Nigerians, and Nigerians are speaking out. And let the world know INEC failed Nigerians. Let the world know.
Saddam, let's tag their partners.
Yeah, tag all their partners that you know. Make a couple of these guys, please. Let's
Chatham House. Tag Chatham House.
Let's get the world knowing that these criminals, as an organization, they failed Nigerians. Well, they failed themselves though. I see Yakubu Mahmoud and Weekend the same jail this thing. When it happens, remember the prophet said it. They wear that orange suit. All right, gone. So guys, let me put it on the Jumbotron. Please retweet, share it. Let all make multiple tweets, guys. Let us wake up. Let them wake up tomorrow morning. Let Yakubu Mahmoud wake up tomorrow morning, and some of his donors are calling him. We're seeing INEC failed Nigerians trending, because you always know when we trend INEC on this platform, the next day they always come out with something to debunk it. They always come out the next day. Every time I've done it on this platform, they always come out the next day to debunk it. So guys, let's all make tweets. INEC failed Nigerians. You can, on your own, add up, make it, let it be like just a normal hashtag. Let it be a hashtag that you come up with evidence. You come up with why you think they failed Nigerians, what you witnessed. You can also tag your polling units. If you have checked your result on the IRF and it doesn't correspond with the original result you have, tag it. Let's make it constructive, please. Let's have multiple tweets. And with that, I say, please, guys, let's shut the space for today. We have been running for the past, wow, how many hours, Zos?
We started
7 p.m., yeah? 7 a.m.
7 a.m. on Friday.
Was it Friday or Saturday?
7 a.m. yesterday. Okay, no, Friday one was 10 a.m. 10 p.m. We stopped Friday at 10 p.m. Then started on Saturday morning, 7 a.m. So, yeah.
7 a.m., yeah. So, guys, we have been here for over close to...
almost 48 hours.
Almost 48 hours, yeah, over 30-something hours. Wow. Thank you guys for sticking with us. Thank you, my brother, Women Nigeria. Zos, one more time. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Joel Obidient. Thank you to all our wonderful female co-hosts that hosted the space. I was just at the background, like, oh my God. Sometimes he turned to Nello. I was going to hear the whole big thing and the whole complaint and everything. I was like, oh my God. God. And somebody says, female version of the violence space. It got to that point, Mary White, thank you. Adora, thank you. Cute Mom, thank you. Darren, Ngozi, thank you for the hard work you have been doing behind the scene. Thank you to all the violence space situation room. The situation room is still open. Please, guys, if you have more information for us, if you have more details, tweet with the hashtag the violence space situation room. That's where we're getting all the information we have. Thank you guys for sticking with the platform. Thank you, Obedience. Congratulations to all of you. Please let us put INEC on the
spotlight. Sorry, Saddam.
Go on, bro.
Yeah, I'll be tweeting. So what I want to tweet with that hashtag, I'm going to list at least the 3 things that he did that is very grievous, which is coming late, 1. 2, conniving with thugs and politicians. 3, giving instruction to their staff to not transmit the result from the polling unit. So I'm saying it so that you guys can look out for it on my timeline and maybe retweet it and tag all those international bodies that we said, as much as you can tag anyone that comes to your mind.
I don't think you should go that way. It will look like we are partisan. You can't prove them. Just tag INEC Fed Nigeria. I think that would be much better, because if you start doing all those ones, people will not be saying, oh, okay, where's your evidence and argument and all that? But let's say INEC Fed Nigeria, everybody can tell.
Do you know why? Even the international observers, I've listened to so many international observers today. Someone said it here now, even on Al Jazeera, the international observer on Al Jazeera said it vehemently that what they saw in Nigeria, they can't explain, literally. So, and I know INEC doesn't listen to people if there's no international people involved. Trust me, INEC, I don't even know how they do it.
No, they are donors now. Their biggest donors are from the international bodies now. They get the billions from those
when in Nigeria, see my point, Saddam, 1 minute. See, if you trend something that you don't have any evidence attached on it, most times, especially all these established organizations and researchers and whatever, will not engage in you. But when you give them clue, they will now begin to do their research to find out what is actually happening. And I will tell you that some people will not even share your tweets when they don't have evidence. But if you just say INEC failed Nigeria, everybody understands it in their own terms and now want to do their own research.
Okay, I think we should just only talk about just say INEC failed Nigerians. No, nothing attached to it.
INEC failed Nigeria in 2023 election. Simple. Keep it simple. Let it just trend.
Well, let's not dictate for people how they want to tweet it. Let's allow people say. I feel like let me bring my brother up that give me this.
Let me just add this. We cannot dictate what they do because we have to saturate everywhere.
Yeah,
there should be posts that people can read and understand. They don't need to engage it. They just understand it. They see what you send. So you can actually have one post just INEC failed Nigeria, and another one as a thread. Me, I'm doing a thread. I'm posting at least that Bauchi issue. So have different content. We cannot, if we make it narrow, it means we are going to get one set of audience. Let's get the kamikaze people. Let's get WhatsApp group people. Let's have international audience. Everybody will have what they can pick from. It should be a bouquet of
I
solutions.
see one beautiful tweet here. Balogun, God bless you. He said, after spending billions, INEC cannot organize credible elections. INEC failed Nigerians. Something like that. Just get constructive. Get constructive with your criticism. Let me bring in.
Saddam.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So literally why I requested the mic was to shed more light on, that hashtag INEC failed Nigerians. I think each person definitely has the story that they want to attach to why INEC failed Nigerians. Some stories will be sentimental based off of people's feelings, but we have facts. Let me tell you, if you trend INEC failed Nigerians and you forget to include the fact that they breached their contract and also went against the law, then you are going to miss the point. They went against the law, which is they were meant to have transmitted information from BVAS, which shows the true amount of accredited voters who showed up, and the total amount of votes. All these shenanigans they are doing on TV, all this, person they count results like say we see the secondary school. As they are people, when we are done with this election and we go back and look at the numbers, this is the largest election we've ever had in terms of turnout. Do you know why people came out? Because of BVAS. So for you to promise us that this system will be used to perfection and then circumvent that same system within a matter of hours, you are transmitting senatorial results, reps results, but presidential results, somebody's talking about password. INEC failed Nigerians the moment they went against the Electoral Act and breached their contract with Nigerians by not doing what they told Nigerians they would do, which is transmitting data from BVAS. If you miss that, you're going to miss the whole point of getting the international community's attention, because they would start to literally, per single day office, the phone call we go receive, because CNN will want to get a take from INEC immediately. And we want them to ask the questions that we are not able to ask them, which is, what happened to BVAS? How many passwords on our gateway we see people not have password to upload presidential listing? Let the international community ask them that question. Literally within 48 hours, people will receive phone call. Trend that hashtag properly. I yield the mic.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. LV the God, how far?
Saddam.
My man.
Saddam. It's good to see you, bro.
Well, good to hear from you, my brother. My longest time.
I shock when I see you. I say that Saddam. I say we can wear my glasses.
No, that one, no, I beg. Make we talk for this. Make we talk for
guy,
for the back channel.
Yeah, I feel what is going on here, and just me observing the election, seeing the massive turnout, man, seeing like it's heartbreaking. You know, the way the brazen rigging of the election, the brazen manipulation of the result is just like, I think this is one of the most heartbreaking thing I've seen in recent times. And honestly, I don't know if we can ever get it right if this doesn't work out in favor of the people. Because personally, to me, it doesn't matter to me who wins and loses if it's free and fair. Not just free and fair, but seen to be free and fair. And the seeing part of the free and fair element is not good. So ultimately, regardless of the result, as it stands now, it feels like well, it's going to take a miracle for the voice of the people to be heard. Well, that's just my 2 cents. I just came up to shout out to my guy Saddam and shout out to everybody here as well.
Thank you, my brother. No worry. I know we'll talk for background. We talk for background. Hey, Franny, how are you doing today? Are you calm? Are you calm? I know INEC has failed. INEC has failed here, but INEC is not good. They just they do their own part. We'll still celebrate. How are you doing now? Speak to us in like 2 minutes.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take 2 minutes. Good evening, everyone. Please,
We can't hear you.
Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
Mm-mm.
Why are you saying you can hear me? How did you not ask that question?
Are you using your earpiece?
I'm not using my earpiece. Oh God.
No.
Can you hear me?
Go on.
Okay, guys. Please, I've been in my emotions for days now. I haven't spoken in any space, and nobody will tell me how to react to this INEC bullshit. Nobody's gonna tell me. If you go to my page, I've been cursing them out. If God would even punish me for cursing, I would have been serving punishment by now. Nobody will tell me how to react. On Monday morning, my mom, we had severe arthritis pain. Nobody to take her because nobody was home. I asked her, Mommy, how are you going to your polling unit? She said, I will walk if that's what it takes me. I had tears falling down. My mom had to. And when she got there, despite checking her polling units on online whatever, it wasn't the right one. She had to go back to the. Nobody should tell me. People have died. Properties have been destroyed. Look at the whole process. What was gotten right? Tell me one thing INEC got right that I have to come and mince word with INEC. No, please, if you have to tag INEC is a murderer, tag it. People have died in this process. If you have to tag INEC, anything you're feeling, however you're feeling, do it. If you, I have been cursing them. Nobody should mess with INEC because this is bullshit. This is like when you see a child crying for food and you give the child the food, take the food from the child and give it to a dog. That is how this thing is. This was our thumbprints on those papers, and they just cancelled everything. So you would sit back and watch someone take what belongs to you. In writing your before, like how does that work? Grown adults like us, these ugly, devilish people. Please, nobody should tell anybody how to react. Anything you want to trend it. If you want to say INEC is, trend it. Trend it. There are no videos online. Please, push it out. That's where I stand. I'm still very upset. I'm still very upset. I'm saying, God, you have to do something. You don't have a choice but to do something. You must do something. You must do something. Because this whole thing is bullshit.
My sister, calm down, please. Thank you. 2 minutes on person, please. I beg, calm down, please. I know why I say calm down. We are, and I understand. And that's why I said no. Any way anybody wants to react to this whole stuff is justifiable. Yeah, it is. You're justified. But please calm down. We'll all be fine. Please. We have started with the trend. INEC failed Nigerians. And that's why I don't want us to stay in our emotions. Because when we stay in our emotions, we forget that we have to do something. We can choose to sulk, we can choose to cry, we can choose to be angry, we can choose to be moody, we can choose not to even eat. What we are choosing to do all these things change. You see me, I wanted to sleep. Somebody came out here, our brother came up here and said, Ken, give us this idea. For me, I won't sleep. I just want to sleep. But he said, let us put our time into something. So I believe you now like this. This anger now you're using as my sister. Please, use it and make tweets and attach it to INEC failed Nigerians. Please, let all of us on the platform, we have over 300 people on the platform right now. We should be having over 300 tweets right now with the hashtag INEC failed Nigerians. Please, guys, please. We have to shut the space now. We have to shut the space now, please, guys. Jeff. Let me, Jeff. I don't have. Please, if it is not urgent, please, I will just have to cut you off because we have to end this space right now. You can speak. Your hands are up.
Can I talk?
Yeah, you can. Please, in a minute, please,
A
brother.
minute no go there now for. Just give me like 3 minutes. I go round up.
It's not like I don't. If it's something urgent, you just say it in a minute, please. We have to
I
end this
just
space now.
left the collation center. I've just got getting home some minutes ago at Surulere. This what's it called? Head
Saddam, he has
office.
been at the collision center since
Yes.
morning.
So may I give
Just
an
give him.
update?
All right, go on.
All right.
Go on.
I DM'd Zos before, so I couldn't talk there because DSS was there, army and the police, and we were having some kind of this thing with them. So from the that was actually smuggled out of that place because it wasn't safe. What happened was with the presidential results from Surulere, Labour Party won. So as we were there, we are getting information that the Bala Blue Master told them that anybody that loses his what's it called, local government will step down. That's the local government chairman. Whichever person that loses his local government will step down. So we were there. They've been collecting this since afternoon. They will write, they will rewrite. So I went upstairs where this guy was writing. I stood up like a policeman, watching whatever, anything so at the point he want to write, his hand will keep shaking. At the point I think they messaged their orga. The EO is on the television now, watching him on channels. They messaged the man came and was looking at me. I no send anybody. I did look at I boy to later I can't come out, go call military. Say everybody wait there here. Everybody should go. There are many polling unit agents here. Which party are you representing? Help you. Everybody go. Even the APC people wait there. They can't go print one party, RPM. They come wear different parties. But at the end, all of them na APC. This man finally come push us. We can't come out to go outside. They can't keep only two of our this thing upstairs. Okay, like I said, that was in the afternoon. This night again, after they do all the magumag, if they do the thing finish, the mass go come backfire to them. They go start afresh again. Okay. They can later bring the one where they finalize. They can't tally with our result. For that result, the final collation, Labour they beat them for Surulere with 4,000 votes plus. Okay, now they can't bring them down. The House of Reps, yeah, results. Labour they beat them. What did they go do? They say they go carry all their members, even the one will be pastor. All of them with all of them come through that place. Omo, kata one boss today. I come on my, say that place I no suppose video. The police the video. So I come, I wear shirts. We get pockets for breast pockets. I on my camera. They for far place talk, put them for my pocket. Then come there, come follow them. They talk. They listen to it. This my video camera they record. Much, but na like 3 minutes. So I capture the thing finish. I tell my supervisor, tell him say I record some things we have. He tell me say okay, make her off my phone, put them for my pocket. All the ballot, what's it called? Collation results. That's our Labour Party. This thing. They put everything for my bag. Our CSO will be army officer. He tell me say come. He carry me go outside, keep me for where DSS. They say sit down for this seat. He tell me say give me that thing. I know even who tell him say I get evidence for phone. Tell me say give me that. I say waiting. He say give me that thing. Now your phone is there, be your bag. I say na my phone. He say give me. I give him. He carry him enter. He say sit down here. Anybody will want kill you, go kill the army and DSS first before they kill you. I can't sit down. He enter inside. He talk. He can't call me inside again. I can't. He give me my phone. Later they order this thing. I come work. Now so I take comot for that. I just they reach my house. Now this man don't come collation center now. Now the woman wait there for here they counter all the nonsense results where they talk. They show them evidence say wait una the talk no be waiting day for our this thing. The woman no dey here now. According to the other man we won't speak for labor. In the talk say the woman gets emergency. Now the guy wanted to speak for labor to counter what they were saying. They say he cannot speak because he's wearing the woman's tag, that he should get the right tag. That's the tag he's wearing is having the woman's picture. They didn't allow him. So I've called the Labour Party chairman for Surulere. They said, I was like, what is happening, Mr. Mike? What I'm seeing here is they said, don't worry, tomorrow, don't worry, we'll gain all the, because now they stole that House of Reps results from us, koro for our eyes. They force us, make we sign waiting we never confirm. For that place, now waiting cause katakata. All the army, everybody come inside, police. You know, when the man, no small thing, you go call military. You go one day try to explain this, but wait till I be say the military come, DSS come. When they listen to understand why you they shout, they see and the girl will say the girl where they sign the result for us. See, I cannot sign a result I did not confirm. You just wrote something since morning. You've been counseling. Now you are forcing me under duress that I should sign a document I've not confirmed. Now the girl wanted to take the pictures because the man insisted that if she doesn't,
Jeff, I have to cut you short now, bro. Please make a trend. This your story, please.
come on, no,
Make a trend.
I'm not in
Make
the
it.
right frame of mind. I go hang am
Sleep,
here.
sleep,
All right.
sleep. Wake up tomorrow. Make a trend with this your story. Let the world document it and let it be known. This is what you experienced.
Oh wow.
Please make a trend that we cannot end it up with I failed Nigerians. Please,
Oh wow.
brother, because I have a lot of people that are in different polling units that have similar stories with you, and they might want to come up and share the story. And right now, I cannot continue this space. Make we sleep. Let us sleep and rest. Wake up. We have worked for the past 9 months. We have tried. Please. Nothing will happen. My sister Anita, I see you. Please, we'll continue tomorrow. Probably might have a 2 hours or 3 hours space tomorrow. Let's just see how it goes. And join the video. The hands are up now. If you just close the space for us, please, my brother.
Okay, I beg those people when they are so related, make them find out say that woman they okay. You know, say they don't kidnap her picking or do something to her when she just get emergency when things they hot. So you should try and those Mr. Jeff, please, you should try and reach out to her. I don't know her, so try reach out to her. Say she they okay, her family they okay, because this people fit do anything. That's all.
Thank you, guys. And with that, we come to the end of this space, this session. It's been wonderful with you guys. Thank you very much. Thank you one more time to all of you that have been on the platform. Thank you, Well-meaning Nigeria, my brother Zos. Thank you, Joel the Obedient. Thank you. Thank you, each and every one of you. Joshua J. Jeff. Thank you, Ken. All of you guys. I see all of you. Mama Waki, I see you. Thank you. Guys, for all of you that I could not give the mic, I'm sorry. Thank you one more time, Ngozi, Chiki. Thank you guys for the hard work you're doing behind the scene. The whole Vawulence situation team members, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Please do not go to bed feeling down and out. We have won these elections. If you know you have won these elections, you will not be worried. Do not align anyone to that plan. Just na film trick. No fear, no worry yourself. We have won these elections. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon, and time will tell. Thank you, all of you. All my regulars. Let me just try and see if I can. Let me hail you people. So when I go call you and name you go make you and I go sleep well. I know you're not there have downcast, but please cheer up on Awaski. All my diasporans. I see all of you here. Mommy Madonna, Omega XD, Mommy Bolale, Hey Franny, Derrin, Ado, very good job. Very white, Shrubs, take care. Mr. Waleri, I see you, my big bro. Sheila, how you doing now? Emmanuel Agali, Ikenab, Engineer Bezla. Bezla say, I'm heartbroken. Bezla, cheer up, my brother. We have a country to save. Ikenab, Shilolo, you're always coming on our spaces. I don't even know who you are, but thank you for always coming. Guys, I see all of you. Mood, Ibrahim, John Veal, Gregory, Abia Fesson, Aguruki, Nekus, guys, Timmy, all of you in the building, thank you for sticking with us on the Vawulence space. Thank you for sharing your time. Thank you for wanting a better Nigeria. You guys are the MVP, MVD. I see you. Thank you, all of you. One more time, I say thank you. Please do not feel down. Make tweets with the hashtag INEC Failed Nigerians and share your story for the world to read and feel. Hopefully, wake up tomorrow feeling better. God bless you all. I love you. Remember, we do this for God, for country, and for the family. Love you. Good night.
Committee God, baby. Riku. Go get your PVC, cause them go show one for BBC. Enough of it, your secrecy. With your secrecy, with our PVC, we will take back our Naija, bro. Please this. Sure you get your PVC, cause this time man it won't be easy. Random, they go feel the heat. With our PVC, we will take back our Naija, we go bring people. Obi, Obi Kerenke, Obi, Obi for one Naija, Obi, Obi better Naija, Obi, Obi Yorubas dey for me, Obi Hausas dey for me, Obi Indigo dey for me, Obi Nigerians dey for me, Obi for one Naija, Obi, Obi better Naija, Obi, Obi Papa Mama dey for me, Obi the youth dem dey for me, Obi everybody dey for me, for me. The youth, let's wake up, oh. Let's start us okay, don't give up, oh. Don't forget how they kid us, oh. They don't come back again, they won't use us, no. The youth, let's wake up, oh. Let's start us okay, don't give up, oh. Don't forget they won't loot us, oh. They don't come back again, they won't fool us, no. Go get your BBC, cause them go show one for BBC. Enough of it, your secrecy. With their secrecy, with our PVC, we will take back our Naija, bro. Please believe it. Sure you get your PVC, cause this time man it won't be easy. Brand new, they will feel the heat. With our PVC, we will take back our Naija, we go bring people in. Obi, Obi Kerenke, Obi for one Naija, Obi better Naija, Obi Yorubas dey for me, Obi Hausas dey for me, Obi Indigo dey for me, Obi Nigerians dey for me, Obi for one Naija, Obi better Naija, Obi Papa Mama dey for me,